Because I'm a rock and roll clown, doing a lot of cocaine. One of these days they're gonna take me away. Welcome, I'm This Weekend Warriors and Saturday Soldiers Alike. This is Ostentatiousness, and this is another video on the same day as the last one. As it turns out, my recording software isn't as not my recording software, my editing software isn't as fucked up as I thought it was. Which actually is rather nice. I had to remove the Whitesnake song from World in Conflict final episode because, you know, raisins. And yeah. So now then, prologue. The defensive Campania. Oh, for a moment there, I actually thought I wasn't recording. One of these days I will remember to pause these loading screens because, again, Bandicam enjoys eating them.
Tribune Silanus, news from Rome. Following the capture of Consul Rutilus and the passing of Consul Linus at Capua, the Senate have moved to grant you emergency powers to command the defense of Campania. Your intervention at Capua saved the settlement and has earned you the highest praise on the Senate floor. This is no time for celebration, however. The situation remains grim. Survey the map for yourself.
I'm left clicking.
Capua has yet to recover from the siege. The settlement cannot withstand another attack.
I didn't know you could use the Z and X keys. Am I not left... Oh. I was like, am I not left clicking on this shit?
Rome is well protected from attack by a line of hills running inland. Any Samnite assault must come from the south, through Capua.
So then Rome is not well protected because Capua is weak.
Bovianum is the Samnite capital. Reports indicate that Rutilus is being held here. We face a long war before we can hope to free the consul.
Now, this is going to be a very long series of episodes because, as you can see, I'm going to go click, 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 click. I'm going to take on the Gauls as well eventually because, you know, we're Roman, we have to hate the Gauls. I think Lucania is going to collapse. There's another joint over here. Yeah, Terentium. Got to take that from the Greeks, and there's some more Greek stuff. So, you know, I have to decimate the world. My only disappointment with the actual game is that the map isn't this big. I was going to say, what the fuck am I meant to be doing?
Be advised, the Samnites raise more armies against us.
Fetch your swords. The Samnites dare to challenge us again. It will be 5 seasons before they reach Roman territory, but we have little defense in place. We must move to protect Capua while we still have time.
Damn it, Volcano, why you know we robbed?
Under another siege. There is a pass to the south which guards the entrance to the Campanian plain. Good. We have blocked the road to Rome. The Samnite attack must come through here. Our depleted army can replenish over time while we await their arrival.
So I'm not sure if the game actually mentions this, but you can actually click on these units once they let me use the cities. If you've ever played Empire Total War, I'm not sure about Napoleon, but I know Empire. The buildings is extremely similar to Empire, except it's different. In Empire, you had 4 slots and various branching tabs for each slot. But this one, you have 4, 6 is the largest I've ever seen, and You can put any of the buildings in any of the slots, but you're stuck with those 6 slots. And then there are also branching tabs to upgrade. And I am vigorously shaking my desk right now. That is how serious what I'm saying is. Oh god, I'm full of shit.
The recruits will begin their training immediately, Tribune.
Excellent. In time, we will have plenty of troops to meet the Samnite advance. The Samnites move out multiple armies. May the gods have mercy if they all attack at once.
It's a good thing they probably won't. I don't remember all too well. I think the furthest I got was I took Lucera, and then I kind of got bored with the game.
The recruits have joined our army and are ready to be tested in battle. It will be a while before the Samnites arrive. We should take advantage of the delay and seek to further their training.
Why couldn't we just take Salernum and then set up here? It would put a further gap between them and Capoeira, and they would probably have to pass... Yeah, see, they got a zone of control here, so if we actually just took Salernum and sat here, they'd have to take the city first. Oh yeah, this is our technology screen. We've got political and civil technologies, and we've got text for each individual one. What do I usually go with? I don't actually remember. Nah, don't remember what I go with.
More avenues of research and training will become available as our expertise improves. Continued development of learning is vital in the race to keep in step with our enemies.
It's like riding a bike, you never forget how to play this game.
While we wait out the Samnite advance.
Oh, it's like, why is the button not coming up? So another thing, actually, I'm probably going to do this video tomorrow, but what I was thinking of doing is showing you guys the training missions for World in Conflict, because there's a really fun one at the end where you get unlimited fire support. You don't get nukes or B-52s, but still.
Samnites invade Lucanian territory. When the time comes, it'll be an honor to reinforce the Lucanians in battle. We owe them a great debt for Capua.
The Lucanians have set an ambush. Let us hope that it will succeed.
Right?
Our allies report that the Samnites march with many skirmishers within their ranks. We must consider the balance of our own forces.
And of course...
Their light troops will not outrun a horse, no matter how little armor they bear. The barracks in capital will permit the recruitment of cavalrymen, but it remains damaged from the recent siege. By repairing it and recruiting cavalry, we will give ourselves a powerful advantage.
I need to point out that I'm really disappointed that you can't like double-click these units in the tutorial and do what you can in
Repairs on the barracks are underway. Put the labourers of Capua to another task. A workshop near the front. You can see that Capua's city limits grow to accommodate the new construction.
Oh yeah, I never actually noticed
now
that.
Instruct the labourers to begin the workshop itself.
Personally, what I usually go with is the public forum, or if I've just conquered a place, consecrated ground, or the aqueduct. I don't normally build a lot of military buildings.
Weapons and armour are always good investments in times of war.
Let me guess, train more units?
We must continue to recruit men into the army. The enemy...
It's funny how I could call that. Oh, Shogun 2, I think, was another game that did the Empire 2 Total War.
We must assist them.
Empire 2 Total War? Empire Total War system.
Our primary goal is the defense of Rome. When we have secured our own borders, we can look to assist our allies. Our barracks are repaired, and the stable master sends us horsemen to aid the war effort. Let us recruit more.
Why can't he just send us some rock and roll clowns? I'm not going to stop saying that. I really am not going to stop. Damn you, Grimmeth and Lethal.
Our allies have fallen and their people enslaved.
This cruel fate shall not befall Rome. Samnium shall be ground to dust. I swear this to Jupiter.
I love how, and I just need to put this out. Okay, so
we have one season to prepare for the Samnite attack, Silanus. Let us fortify our position.
Now, I know we have God mode.
The men have started work on a fortified encampment. We have prepared all that we can. There is little left to do but await the enemy arrival.
So I just need to point out, I know that we have God mode, but I love how intelligence can pass from Byzantium, however you want to pronounce that, can go boom, all the way to our base, passing through 2 Samnite towns and 3 armies. That's me. I should have got... Oh! Is that
Pick up your
plague?
weapons, men. The enemy are upon us.
That's
100
delicious.
denarii, the man who brings me the enemy general's sash. To battle!
So sash is either they're being literal and they want his sash, or they're talking about a euphemism and just want his penis. So as you can see, we're slightly outnumbered. But this is why I don't like... Ow, my ears. I have been appointed propraetor for the coming battle. It is a great honour. No Silanus has ever served the Republic as high. My focus remains devoted on the task at hand. The army has made camp at the foot of the great mountain Vesuvius. The priests have been conducting prayers to ensure the favour of Jupiter and divine the health of Consul Rutulus. From these heights, we can guard the pass into the Campanian plain. A foraging party has already skirmished with scouts from the Samnite army. Our camp has not yet been found, but the enemy will reach us soon. What I was actually going to say is, I don't like the auto fight on this in any Total War game, because the AI always becomes derp-tarded and loses the fight. Trust me.
Congratulations on your promotion, Proprietor. It was not before time. I'm pleased to report that the men are ready to deploy for battle, despite the foul weather we've been dealt.
Good. Our camp blocks this road, and while we hold this position, the enemy cannot pass. Deploy the infantry in a line, facing down the valley, so that each unit covers the flank of the next. See to it.
So, a line.
I am ready.
Where's my horseman? I thought I recruited horsemen.
Send some scouts forward to observe the Samnite advance, Commander. The brow of the hill obscures our view from here.
Which is probably something I should fix. That would be a good line here to here. And then put my general here. I love how the generals can hide now. That really annoyed me in the old Total War games, how the generals couldn't be hidden at all.
Hold positions, men! We're here to guard this pass, not chase them back to Samnium.
The fuck we aren't. Also, hi volcano. Wait, is the volcano over here? I don't know. Now, you might be questioning the logic of this. But as you can see, this flank is pretty much covered by my slingers now. And I could have sworn I had another unit of motherfucking cavalry. Where did they go? Are they hiding? Are they hiding, Vegeta? 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 Vegeta?
The Samnites are sending javelins against us. They mean to disrupt our line before their infantry engage.
Nice hats, bros.
We can use our cavalry to chase
Oh,
them
there's
off.
my fucking
They
horseman.
remain hidden from the
Wow,
enemy
I didn't
at
train
this
that many. Yep. Okay.
Advance the cavalry to the side of our position. Keep them concealed. Use the brow of the hill or the forest as cover.
How about I use both? Oh shit, one of my archers is exposed. Well, occupational hazard.
At the double! In the name of Rome!
Actually, that's probably a good argument for placing one of my archers, one of my slinger units back here. And damn it, I'm used to the Rome Total War one where you have to press the button twice to make them run.
Advance at speed!
So now, as you can see, we can cover great distance. I mean, if shit goes sideways, I can always, I don't know, restart. Who the fuck uses Twitch anymore? Except everyone that plays League of Legends. And Dota. And all those other terrible games. Oh, holding out control orders them to walk instead of run.
The ambush is in place, Commander.
Ambush! Yeah. Ambush. Look at the run like
body of the
bitches.
enemy are advancing, SILANUS.
Okay.
Let them approach. That muddy ground will sap their strength.
Levy! Quick march!
Samnium shall fall. Speak.
Internet, this is a very bad idea. Putting your general into a frontline combat unit.
Levy slingers! As you command! Reload with haste!
Where's the general unit of this army? Of course, it's hiding like a bitch. And of course, they avoid my cleverly placed trap. Spearman. Spearman. No, not yet. Spearman. Infantry. No! Bad.
I am ready.
Fuck's sake.
Catapult ready.
As I say, where'd he go? Spear infantry? Fuck no.
Quickly now!
Fight well, men, and hold your ground. The fate of Rutilus and all of Rome itself depends on us.
Engage!
Well, my cavalry's fucked.
Quickly now! We obey! Charge!
Huh, didn't think that would work.
Advance! Proprietor, Your very presence can sway this battle. Your words can rally and inspire the men before you. Use your influence.
Rally to me!
Oh, good to know my horsemen are all retards. Because, I mean, really, should they have listened to me?
Samnium shall fall.
Kill the general.
I am ready.
Wait, no. That was a bad idea.
Samnium shall fall.
Hoggles!
We await the enemy.
Quick, Zoidberg! Zoidberg your way to victory. That battle could have been handled a lot better, but at the same time, I'm proud.
For glory!
Yes, run away, little slickers, run away. And I believe that's their general. And their army.
The Samnites flee. Commander, you are surely fated by the gods. No previous leader has driven back the
It
Samnites.
only took me 20 minutes.
Soldiers! Victory is ours! Your descendants will dine on your achievements here today. When he walks free, the consul will bestow great privileges to you.
He probably won't.
You make Rome proud!
The aftermath of Vesuvius. I may be a low-ranking commander, but the force and fury with which the Samnite army was vanquished in Vesuvius was a shock and delight to me. There is more vigour and cheer about the camp than ever before. You can see it in the eyes of every man. They know they have the beating of any Samnite army. I must leave them now, for I have been summoned to Rome. It has been a busy few weeks, and it somehow sits wrong to leave the front line. The immediate threat is quelled, however. Roman lands are safe. For now. Oh, should be safe. Almost perfect.
Congratulations are in order, Proprietor Silanus, for I understand that the Senate have appointed you to lead the invasion of Samnium. An easy choice to make, if I may say. The Senate wished for you to return the settlement of Salernum to us. It was overrun by the Samnites some years ago, and its capture would again give Rome control of Campania.
Ah, I missed that sound effect from the first Rome Total War game.
Very well. Send word to Rome that our attack will begin immediately.
How much money do...
We cannot train further recruits. The treasury is just too stretched to support greater numbers. Word may have reached you of some minor concerns regarding Rome's finances, but do not let them distract you from your military duties.
Siege engineers to the fore.
And of course I can't siege battle them and my army's really weak. Now you'll notice fleets. I do love fleets in this game. They can join into land battles. So you could do a full-on Normandy as the Britannians and invade Gaul using boats and shit. It's actually quite wicked. I can't encircle them. That annoys me. The Battle of Salernum. I have observed a spring in the step of every soldier since our enemy was driven from Roman soil. Yet the Samnites, a people native to the mountains, still occupy the lands on the coast that were once allied to Rome. We must now march to reclaim them. My guard and I passed through Capoeira 5 days ago. Repairs to the city are still ongoing, but great cheer was roused from the populace by our arrival, and we were greeted by a feast. A shrine was erected to the fallen city defenders before our departure the next day. The Samnites seem content to sit in the town and let us advance. Perhaps they lack inspiration. Perhaps they plan a ruse. We will find out soon enough. I feel really ripped off that I can't just sit and besiege, but...
We gave battle, so we must show aggression. Defeat the enemy army or capture the settlement to claim victory.
Okay, so how do I usually do this? I could work. Yeah, I'll go through this way. Besieging a settlement becomes an art at times. The enemy boats are most likely going to pitch here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set my men up here and I'm going to set them to advance. Now there'll be no enemy units on this flank. I can pretty much guarantee that. All we'll have to do is hook around, and I can actually just have my cavalry zerg rush in and capture the city centre, and have everyone else follow them. Trust me, you can eventually get this down to an art form. I'm not saying I have. Well, I may have already just said that, but it becomes quite easy to predict how this works for small battles. I played this game a lot when it first came out, but I never really got too far into the game. This fog is going to make it more difficult to spot my men. So now you're probably all wondering why I'm sending them in this. Oh shit, that's where their boats are. Welp. Okay, I'll just explain this quickly to you. You see all these guys on these boats? Now, these boats, the skirmisher boats, fuck, how many times did I just say boats? What they can do is, they pretty much act as your frigates and your caravels and your galleons from Empire Total War. Archer boats shoot, pretty much what they're there for. Infantry boats board other ships and kill the defenders. I know, right? So I'll explain to you this basic city layout. This is pretty much the basic Roman city. Now I could have advanced through here. I've done it in the past, but as you can see it's a lot of open ground, and they usually put a couple of units of archers along the coast here. Also, I could have attacked from the front, but all these narrow, winding city streets means that my men would be packed close together, I'm pointing at the screen, yeah, my men would be packed close together, and their archers would have a lot better time at killing my men. Approaching from this way, though, means that there's a lot of, solid walls between me and the enemy, and then very little open ground between me and the flag. I have done this one set of
Come, soldiers! Draw your weapons! Raise a clamour and let the townsfolk know that Salernum gains its freedom this day!
Problem's going to be these guys.
Now advance!
I'm actually going to keep my cavalry... Fuck. I'm going to keep my cavalry a little ways back, so that when these guys land, they can...
You do not have to order each unit individually, Commander. Group the army in a structured formation if it pleases you, or assign a portion of it to a subordinate.
Yep, don't care for that. So as you can see, look, we pretty much just got to this side of the city, and we haven't encountered a single enemy. Well, we've encountered a few, mostly behind us. So these guys are going to come ashore soon. So I'm going to make sure my cavalry are there to hug all of them. So... You'll notice that a lot of these buildings have massive hitboxes, and that actually makes them perfect for setting up a defensive line. So right now, these boats are... Yep, they're coming ashore, and any moment now... No, bad. Fuck are you going? And you see these guys are set to run away from bad guys, which mine are actually also set to. And this is the only flaw of this plan. My plan works perfectly provided there are no defenders. True story. So, I mean, these guys are really just tying up a lot of my men.
Quick march!
Shit, I should be committing units to... Shit. Fuck it. My cavalry is needed. Could get a really good flank on these guys. But then I'd be exposing myself. And we all know indecent public exposure is illegal. So apparently these guys have just, stopped, but they haven't gotten off their boats, which really I am okay with. For glory! I am going to be looking over my shoulder for the rest of this match.
To death and glory! In service of Rome. For glory!
Oh yeah, if units get to the town centre, they do regroup. As in normal Total War games. Normal Total War games. Other Total War games. Okay. So then, Have my cavalry hook up through the high street. And then I'm going to order my infantry to block that path. Actually, I'm going to have my cavalry first finish these wankers off. Now you see, these guys are set to run away. I mean, there is a great deal of strategy that does go into my matches. I just don't talk about it a lot. So, I've lost way more men than I feel comfortable with.
Death and glory! Never surrender! For honor and glory! I am ready.
Okay.
Like the double! Men of Italia!
So apparently the AI in this mission isn't as stupid as the normal AI.
Swords! Advance!
Which really is only a minor problem.
Say your peace.
Shame you can't zoom in the map. Kill the general. Lose a lot of cavalry doing so. No. The archers are the dangerous ones.
Reload with haste! Engage!
For glory!
We're actually capping right now.
Death and glory!
Advance!
Orders! For leaders!
That was luck. I'm not going to say that was any kind of tactics. That was just pure luck.
For leaders!
Now!
Speak quickly. Say your peace. I am ready. Strength and honor.
Swords!
Speak quickly. Orders.
Actually, I have a new mission for my archers. Please take care of these assholes.
Awaiting orders! Advance!
Say your peace.
Come on, break!
Glory awaits.
Oh, I can auto-trigger. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, of course. Auto-triggering is disabled for the purposes of the tutorial.
Melee infantry ready!
Say your peace. We await the enemy.
Engage!
Speak quickly.
Quick march!
Really? We can't even shoot? Fucking.
Silanus has fallen! Black day indeed! Men! Retreat!
Cunt waffles. We came so close to winning. As you guys can see, in theory my tactic works. In practice, not so much. Next time I guess I just won't commit SILANUS to attacking the infantry. You know what, I'm just going to leave this hanging. I'm going to go make some dinner, then I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys.